Hello, hello, and good morning. Nice deep breath in. Welcome to meditation. I am Rev Kari, and um, what inspires me for these meditations, as you know, sometimes we have a theme. I like to listen to the astrology, give us whatever it is we're needing, and then there are those moments where, on days like today, where we're just going to go in and jam with the angels because I'm like just feeling the need for some angelic energy. Just want to go and hang and get wrapped up in their light and their love because they are so potent, they are so powerful. I think more times than not, we forget how easily accessible they are to us at our fingertips. And what better way to start a day than with some angelic frequency flowing through our veins? So, with that, let's take a nice, gentle breath in. And as you do, exhaling out and just allowing yourself to settle into the room, into the moment, much like if you were to see a feather or feathers falling from the sky. So with each breath in, breathing in, and then just feeling your consciousness, your awareness drifting down like a feather. And continuing to breathe like that for a moment. And as you gaze upon the feathers that you maybe can imagine falling around you, go ahead and shift your focus, beginning our light link to that of the sun. And as you imagine the sun shining on your face, I want you today to focus in on its connection. Sometimes we'll tune into its warmth, different aspects, all to help you get deeper into what is your process for creating connection. But today, I want you to focus in on that link, that faith, that hope that comes with bridging your consciousness across a dimensional plane. And the sun is the easiest for us to imagine in our mind's eye. It's the easiest way for us. It's like the moment you can picture the sun, it's like you have a dial tone, right? You have the dial tone on the line, and you know that the connection has been made. So as we sit here for a moment, just feeling this sunlight pouring in, I want you to equally not only be in receipt of it, but also sending your light, sending your earth energy and your hopes and your dreams and your prayers up across the link as well. Maybe it's for calm, maybe it's for grounding. Just breathing in here for a few moments. I want to bring us into greater awareness about what is happening in the field to help your brain navigate, because the field and its frequency has absolutely been shifting. It's on a very high solar flare response, which now that I think about it, explains the morning I had. It was like, we're starting late. Let's just start with that. But if you were to pull up traffic in South Florida, you would see every major artery is black, which is crazy. However, that is a solar flare response. We have major solar winds and radiation activity happening, and it short circuits us. And so as you find yourself here today, I'm calling that in a very literal description, whether you find this meditation today or in future days, weeks, or months. Um, know that, know that there is a lot of energy, and all we need to do is make the connection, ground it in, set the intention. So, again, back to where we started this loop, sending your prayers up, letting them be heard, sending your hopes and your desires up, letting your heart be felt and heard in that angelic frequency. So, again, I want to have you in this moment feel your heart send a big wave of prayer of golden light up to the sun. Let the sun be the image that you envision sending it to. And just take a couple breaths here until you feel that strong, powerful link. And now breathing into the heart. And I want to actually have you breathe now from the feet up through the heart and through the link, because our desires in those prayers don't just come from our heart. They come from the elements of our soul that are rooted deeply in the earth. The earth's prayers at all levels and in different dimensional ways match our prayers. So now taking that breath in, and even if it is the most simple, seemingly 3D prayer that you send up on this link, I want you to really reach in deep and just feel yourself pulling it out of the earth chakra. Earth chakra is rooted about 2 feet beneath your feet in the earth. It could be, if you're not grounded, it could be up a little bit higher in the knees. It doesn't go too much higher than the knees when it's not grounded in. So just imagine the root ball of a tree and feeling into whether your earth chakra is there or not, just imagining those roots, and that'll help draw your earth chakra down and sending the prayer of the earth, deepening your prayer. And now sending it through the hips, through the heart, through the mind, again, connecting with the sun. And envisioning the heart and the sun coming into connection. And in a moment, we're going to go even deeper. Just want you to get the sensation. If you're a physical intuitive, you may not actually, most of us can imagine the sun and its warmth. So just look for that if you're more of a physical intuitive. If you are also physical with working the earth chakra and it's hard to imagine the root ball, just feeling into the base of your feet, maybe feeling a tingling or a surging of energy, feeling a tingling and a surging of energy in the gut. And as you breathe in deep, the heart just opening, like we're cracking open. I like to say like a glow stick, right? Just each breath a little bit deeper, cracking that rib cage open a little bit further. All right, we are synced up and we are going one layer deeper into the crystal quartz of the earth, that luminescent field. And to find this, I want you to focus in on the heartbeat of the earth. So maybe you envision your own heartbeat. Maybe you imagine the sound of waves crashing against the shore, or maybe you hear drumbeat. Go ahead and just find a rhythm in your heart. You may even find yourself moving to that rhythm, right? Like suddenly you just feel yourself gently, subtly keeping the beat, keeping a rhythm. All right. And now that you have that beat and that rhythm, imagining each pulse of that beat is that signal of that desire and that prayer, that root source, the seed reaching all the way up through the lineage, not just through the lineage, through the physicality. Actually, that's where I just saw we're going next. This is a fun meditation today, and extending that prayer of the earth to the sun. Following that same pattern, you may even now feel it as though, as you draw that desire up and through, as though it's moving not so much through the heart this time, but through the spine, right? And energy surging up through the tailbone, some pressure releasing, some relaxation around the tailbone, around the back of the kidneys, around the back of the shoulder blades, and up through the neck as you imagine your head gently or physically, you do it rolling back and just gazing at that sunshine. Feeling this desire now, a full link. The dial tone, the phone has been picked up. There's an answer on the other side. How do the angels answer our calls? Usually with some high frequency stuff, the sound of music, the sound of harps. Maybe you imagine clouds. Maybe the hairs on your skin start to stand up, tingle, chill, as you imagine that sun now feel into, let the angels show you how they answer your call for light and love and for support. You breathe in and out. Whew. And as that opens, you can almost hear the call. I mentioned the lineage. So feeling into the crystal quartz of the earth, there is within each of your soul, I can hear voices rising up, other prayers from other generations through your soul line, your past prayers. And not only from other lifetimes, but from this lifetime, all the times you've reached out to the angels, hearing that voice rising up on a wing in a prayer, right? And then feeling into the lineage, some of those roots from that root ball that are reaching in. The earth is the biggest memory bank, data storage drive. It is the frequency, the memory, the storage of frequency. So just feeling into some of yours as we open this angelic field, and as you feel through the lineage, some of those prayers being answered. Notice how through you, just in this moment, what if this exact moment was the moment that those prayers, when you felt the response of the angels, when you were in a desperate moment, what if this were the moment that through you, outside of space and time, as you open this channel to the angels, your faith and your hope and your conviction actually facilitates that support and you love, and that love that you needed in that moment, whether in this lifetime or past. Or maybe you are the earth angel answering the prayer of loved ones whose voices are rising through the field. Nice deep breath in here. You are starseed. You are an earth angel. You are here to bring light to the earth. And now, especially in the midst of, we'll just say the astrology and the solar flares and everything that's happening, you are the one who can ground the frequency so that the angels can go about their work. But now they want to be here for you in this exact moment in time. So instead of just feeling them on the other end of the line, welcome them into the room, welcome them into this moment. Let them feel your gratitude and love. And conversely, let yourself drink in their love, their gratitude. Feel your heart having opened through anchoring in through those roots. Feel the gratitude of yourself from having felt the response of the angels at other moments in time in your life. And the gratitude of loved ones who felt this angelic frequency. We're going to really dial it up here now, beginning to tune into the sound of wing beats. Maybe now you feel some of those soft feathers against your face. Maybe you feel the touch of a loved one. You are so brilliant, so beautiful. Just let yourself bask in this love. It is such a precious gift that we have that we skip over. Oh, we just skip over it. And yet it's here for us to take in at any moment in time. Take it in. Whatever you are needing help carrying the burden of, calling upon Archangel Michael's healing tunnel of light, where density is lifted, calling upon the Metatron, bringing your light and focus of your power as an angelic being to the surface. And all the others, may you feel their love and their strength and their faith in you. A lot of contracts up for renewal for a lot of people. The angels help us fulfill those contracts as well as renew them or trade them in. Go ahead and whatever your contract is with the angels, whatever contract is needing to be revisited without needing to put a lot of conscious thought to it, whatever contract is holding you back from the answer to that prayer, whatever soul contract, go ahead and ask for their support. Receive their love as your lessons are learned. And with that, I invite you to bring your body and your consciousness into the room in the moment. And I really deeply, you can keep your eyes closed, but I want you to feel the angelic presence right here with you now, not just in your imagined space, right? Like we were feeling them through those low frequency, different gamma waves. I want you to find it up in much more of that action-oriented wave of thought. So feeling into the room, feeling the door, maybe feeling the air conditioning, maybe feeling, if you're outside, a breeze picking up. And as it does, knowing it's the angels caressing your skin. Feel, feel, feel. And with that, giving thanks. I'm guessing some of you just had that prayer answered, an idea, a thought that just popped into your mind about something you can do, a way you can take action to create the shift within that's needed. With that, I send you so much love, so many blessings. May you walk with the angels today in their light and their love, and may you be the earth angel for all those in need of connection and love and support and light. Namaste. So much love. I will see you all